Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So I have a lot of repeating messages in your reading. I use many different decks, different things, to go and get your messages. And when you see them all repeating like this, you really need to pay attention. Okay, so what we have is somebody who's really stuck. It's like they can't move. They want to do something, but they feel like they can't do it. They're too afraid to do it. What we have is this Ace of Swords on its side. You'll notice that the Ace of Swords also repeats over here, but it's stuck in a rock. So we know that not a rock, but a mountain, really a mountain. It's not just a rock. So communication, you see this crown, the laurel leaf on the shelf. Something could have been unsuccessful in the past, and now there's mixed feelings with regards to it, and also some fears, I suppose. So communication is currently on its side. The King of Wands is here 3 times. He's here on the dice. He's looking at that sword. He's here, over here, and he's looking at the wand, an opportunity, right? The lion at his feet. His hands are kind of clenched. They appear to be clenched on his lap. And so it's like he's not taking it, but he really wants to. And you see him again over here in the future, same king. And here it has a different message I'll talk about. But this could very well be you, Leo, because the King of Wands is here 3 times. If not, it could be that your partner is a fire sign. Possibly, but fire is, or has it as a rising sign. Fire is very strongly indicated in this person's energy. Okay, so it strongly indicates that it could be you, but if it's not, you could be dealing with somebody who has fire very strongly situated in their chart. Okay, so this king looks at this sword on its side, and we have the woe is me message behind him. So he's looking at something that maybe he wasn't ready to do in the past, okay? And he's just kind of looking at that opportunity. Again, he's always looking. He's looking here too at his options for something in the future. But he's holding back all the time. He's holding back. The arms are crossed. He's not yet ready or not yet willing to take this action. But he wants to. At the heart of this reading, we have the stars with the patron. And connecting to these cards is the wyvern and the adventurer in reverse. So the stars and the wyvern, the stars is about a wish, a longing. It could indicate that your dream could become reality. But I feel in this case that you would have to take action. This is somebody who's longing for another chance with the wyvern here, because the wyvern is the keeper and the grantor. It's the keeper of secrets and the grantor of second chances. So they may have been keeping something a secret or keeping their feelings a secret. It could also represent a conflict. Maybe they are feeling conflicted. Possibly even they may have feelings of guilt having to do with the past when the wyvern is here. But yet they're not taking action on it because the adventurer is in the reverse. And this is indecision. This is feeling unable to move. They're too afraid. There's too many insecurities surrounding this situation. The pressure that they're feeling right now, possibly because of ghosts of the past, okay, have them rooted to the spot. crippled by anxiety and fear. Now, this card says in this position that though it may feel safer to stay where you are, you may not realize that your indecision, whoever, if this is you or them, is also stopping others from progressing. It tells you that your actions, or rather inactions in this case, have repercussions. Okay? And this is about the Page of Cups. And so this is the action that they're thinking of taking, but are not taking because they're too afraid. So this could be, maybe the secret is feelings and telling somebody how they feel. Maybe they feel guilty over something that happened. This obviously ended badly. The Ten of Swords is underneath this. Somebody just didn't see this coming, so maybe they took this person by surprise and ended it in the past for, reasons of their own. So the Patron is here on top of this longing, this wish, this desire, and he represents some type of mentorship. Somebody who will offer advice. This person offers or brings help to you. So you're receiving some type of help. And it would be wise to listen to this advice, this support, this help that you are receiving, and not just push it aside. Okay? Because this king can be very set in his ways and can be very stubborn, it is advisable that they listen at least to this advice, this help, this support that they are going to receive, because it is good advice. And it's good advice, it's an offer of help, and it can lead to a period of stability where right now there is none. So the wish card is also being repeated in this reading. The woe is me card is also a repeat in this reading. It is repeating actually 3 times. It's here, and it's over here. Okay. So somebody's keeping very silent about how they feel. Although they, they're practicing, they want to send off a message, and they're practicing, or like what they're going to say in that message, that communication, whatever this is. Okay, whatever it is has taken time. Okay, so, and they're practicing, but they're afraid to do it. So they just keep repeating in their mind what they want to do, but they don't actually do it. Okay, and so that's why this, I feel, is repeating so many times. This woe is me. They're feeling down. Maybe lacking confidence to do this. They're afraid. Maybe they don't even believe they could have it. So why bother? So it depends on their state, their mental and emotional state. So there they are once again in this picture. They're looking at it like I showed you earlier, but not really taking it. Woe is me on top of it. Pouring out their feelings, and I feel they do this behind closed doors in private. This is how they're feeling. We have this card of high honor, because they really want to advance with this, but it's just like they're so afraid. I feel they really want to get this person back, and I feel like here's this new information. So here's this help, this offer, this advice from somebody in the community, or in their community. Somebody they know is going to offer them some advice, some help, okay, on what they should do in their situation. Here they are sitting stubbornly, They want to talk because he is the negotiator, and they want to talk about, their situation with that person that they've lost, and they want to get them back. So somebody's going to offer them advice, help, support, somebody in there, because this is the card of the community. So it's somebody within their, that is close to them somehow, okay, that will offer them this advice, this help. And, and so the card is saying here to take this advice. So you see, there you've got it repeating again, another repeating set of cards. And I use many different decks, as you can see. And they're all coming up the same. They're all coming up the same. And when that happens, you really need to listen. If this is your story. So here we have this Ace of Swords, and this is somebody who's, they're sitting there, okay, and you see how it's stuck in the rock, as we previously, I previously spoke about this card. This is somebody who's just kind of sitting there. They've got mixed feelings. They don't know what to do. It could also indicate, because it's stuck in that rock, that there is no communication, especially that the High Priestess is here, that there is no communication with this person right now, okay? So it could be that somebody's holding on to a truth. This card being stuck in a rock like this could be that somebody didn't reveal the whole truth, And maybe this is about revealing the whole truth, pouring out their heart. And with this, the same king again, who's reappearing, carries a little bit of a different message. Like I said earlier, if you look at his hand, you see the salamander sitting in his hand. And so I feel like he's going to, in this case, kind of show his hand, but it's going to be a surprise, and it's going to be sudden, okay? And the reason I'm saying that is because this can indicate sudden surprises, that little salamander. It's things you don't see coming, right? It just happens so fast. And we also have the main male here with a card of, again, some sudden change, some sudden event that changes things. Information even that changes things. This person, they can turn on a dime. So they can go from one state to another just like that. It's the way they are. So it doesn't mean that because they've been this way for some time that they're never going to change, because that's totally untrue, because they are going to. There's like this sudden shift, sudden change that is happening. So I think like they just suddenly decide to go for it. That's what I think. We have the child, or that, even with the child, this could be like suddenly seeing something differently or in a new way that spurs them into action. Oh my God. So we have the wish card 3 times now. 1, 2, 3. This can also be about reunions with this card here. Okay, so there's a sudden change that this person may suddenly see something in a new way that gives them hope, and that could be what spurs them forward. This is about a healing. This is about direction. Suddenly seeing something. On top of this, we have justice. So this could be somebody coming and totally getting honest with you. Okay, or you totally getting honest with them, whoever this energy belongs to, right? one wounded the other, and they are coming and they admit to it that they wounded this person, and they are getting totally honest here. So there's probably some type of explanation for their behavior coming, and I feel opening up about their feelings. Oh yeah, especially the moon is here too. This is a situation that really pulls at this person emotionally. And here we have the Fool on top of this. And you see how the Fool is just kind of hanging there, you know. They're going to follow their heart. They are afraid of loss. We see that on this card. But they are going to follow their heart. And I feel like this happens quite suddenly. Bang. They turn on a dime. Just like that. There's going to be a sudden change. A sudden change in how they view, you know. And a sudden change in mind. Sudden change in circumstance. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.